Pre-K, Miss Whitaker here. Today we're working on our next letter in the alphabet, and that is this one. Do you know what letter this is? Ooh. Right, this is N. This is capital N, say N. Good. Lowercase n, say N. Good. What's this letter? N. Good. And this one? Great. Also N. So both of these represent the letter what? Yeah, N. N. So I'm going to hang these up here. Here's my capital N and my lowercase n. So we have lots of friends in pre-K that have N's in their names. So let's take a look at some names and see if you can find the letter N in their names. All right, let's start with, this is a friend in the airplane classroom. This is Noah's name. Do you see the N in Noah's name? Is it an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Uppercase N, the first letter in Noah's name is an N. Okay. There is Justin's name. Does Justin have an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Right, lowercase n. Good. And this is Jason's name. Does Jason have uppercase N or lowercase n? Okay, he has a lowercase n at the very end, just like Justin's name. And this is Irving. Does Irving have an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Lowercase n. And this is a friend in the Panda classroom. This is Nijan's name. Does Nijan have an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Yeah, if you said both, you're right. He has a capital N at the beginning of his name and a lowercase n at the very end. Uppercase N, lowercase n. Be careful, this one's not an N. What's this letter? Right, H. H and N can be very similar. You gotta really be careful. But this is our lowercase n. Good job. This is Jimena's name. Does Jimena have an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Right, lowercase n. Good. And this is Jordan's name. Does Jordan have an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Okay. Lowercase n. Good. This is Brittany's name. Does Brittany have an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Yeah, lowercase n. All right, a few more here. This is Jonathan's name. Does Jonathan have an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Right, lowercase. How many lowercase n's does Jonathan have? 1, 2. Good. This is Tiffany's name. Does Tiffany have an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Okay. Lowercase n. Okay, and we have one more. This is a friend in the Rainbow Cats classroom. Does Nilsson have an uppercase N or a lowercase n? Both, right? Nilsson has an uppercase N at the beginning and a lowercase n at the end of his name. Okay. Lots of N's in pre-K. Okay, so the letter N makes a sound that you use by putting your tongue, at the back of your teeth. Can you make that sound with me? Good, like nose, or neck, or nap. I like to remember the sound by tapping my nose because it's also for nariz in Spanish. So you can say nose or nariz, and they both make the sound. Try it with me. Nose, nariz. Good. So the letter N says like Nilsson and Noah both start with Good. So, are you ready to try writing? Okay, get your materials ready. If you haven't already, you need something to write with, or chalk, or shaving cream to draw, or paint to paint with, or whatever you're going to use, or you can always use your finger to write in the sky. So let's start with doing our capital N. So capital N has lots of straight lines. Some lines go up and down, and some lines are slanted. So let's start by practicing in the sky. So we're going to make a line down and then we go back to the top and do slant, up. Let's try it again. Down, slant, up. Good. Let's write it on the board or whatever you're using to write with. So we're going to do line down, and we go all the way back to the top of our line and make a slanted line and back up. Good. Let's try it again. Down, slant, up. Down, slant, up. Good. That's how we write our capital N. Good. Now, let's practice our lowercase n. So lowercase n has straight lines and also curvy, curvy, curvy lines. And you have to be careful with your n. Make sure you keep that first straight line really short, because if you make it too long, it becomes a different letter. Those letters are tricky that way. So let's try our n. Make a short line down and then up and over. Let's try again. Short line down, up and over. Good. Ready to write? So we're going to do short line down, up and over. Short line down, up and over. Short line down, up and over. Short line down, up and over to make our lowercase n. Good. So we've made our uppercase n's and our lowercase n's. How many n's can you write today? And maybe while you're playing, you'll notice that something on your clothes or on the TV has the letter N. So keep your eyes peeled and keep writing. Bye.